and trade transfer. Within the UCU, the members enjoy the products with low cost by eliminating or reducing its tariff. The economic effect of the CU is it focuses on the trade creation and diversion. In practice, CU is proved to improve or reduce the national welfare. And the trade creation refers to that the products transferred from the domestic production with high cost to the CU trading objective countries at a lower production cost. So a country imports from the trading objective country because it has a lower production cost. That is straightforward because usually by the comparative advantage, if the country has a comparative advantage in their that means the unit cost is lower. It has a comparative advantage in the international trade, so that it can become an exporter of their products with a lower production cost. It's consistent with the previous trade theory. However, this trade transfer or diversion means the process and the phenomenon that a product is imported from the country with a lower cost. To a country with a higher production cost. So this means it imported from the relative high production cost country instead of importing from the low production cost country. This trade creation has a positive promoting significance to the economic development, and the trade diversion is a situation that should be paid attention to the integration process. And besides the two main effects mentioned about the CU will create a so-called trade restraint effect. That is, after the formation of the CU, the total trade volume will decline. We can recall from the previous lecture, levy the tariffs to a country will create the deadweight loss for the economy. That means for the consumer supplies will correspondingly decrease, and that is similar to the exercise we did in the homework 6. And instead of levying the tax, if we're eliminating these tariffs, and that world price will be lowered. And therefore, the consumer surplus will become greater, so that as a whole, the economy benefits the welfare improvements. In that case, if we eliminate the tariffs, the deadweight loss will not occur at all. So the similar analysis here we do in the tariffs union. So you can also see from the lecture notes these charts. From the purpose of the study, we assume that the countries involved are small countries. That is, passive recipients of market prices. And the analysis is carried out on the basis of local equilibrium. In this feature, the curve D and S are demand and supply curves of the country respectively. When there is no tariff, the country imports from country A with a lower cost. The import quantity is Q1 to Q2. And at the same time, the country B is excluded from trade due to the high cost. If the country form a custom union with the country B, there will be no tariff between the two countries. And the country A will be excluded from the trade. And the country will import at PB at the quantity of Q5 to Q6. That quantity, if the country A is excluded from the trade, and the country form the custom union with country B, it will import at PB from country B by the quantity of Q5 to Q6. And the welfare analysis shows that when it is aligned with the country B, compared with the country PT, the customer's price is reduced to the PB. Since the price of the consumer is reduced, since the net benefit is created if the price in comparison with the PT, if the price is reduced to the PB, the consumer surplus the net welfare gain will be the area by area A plus B. Because the consumer surplus increase, because the price is lower, the consumer surplus increased by ABDE, and the producer's surplus reduced by the area D. And E is the tax transfer. While comparing with the country A, the custom union with country A, the consumer's surplus decreases by the PA, PB, and the E2 prime to the E3 prime, or by the FGCH, denoted by the FGCH. And in comparison with the CU with A, the CU with B welfare gain decreases by G and H, because free trade imports from A should be redirected to B, and this from a lower production cost country to a higher production cost country. This means that is the diversion or transfer.